అయ్యారో వాళ్ళకి నిన్నటి వీడియో ఏదైతే ఉందో రికార్డెడ్ వీడియో అది ప్లే చేద్దాం, మనం అది పంపిద్దాము. ఎవరైతే ఈరోజు జాయిన్ అయ్యారో వాళ్ళకి రేపు మళ్ళీ వాళ్ళు ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి వస్తారు. ఓకే గైస్, లెట్ స్టార్ట్ ది ప్రజెంటేషన్స్. అండ్ సాయి చందు తంగూడు, సో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can I tell orally, like I didn't prepare any PPT?
Yes, please. Please explain.
Okay. So yesterday we had discussed about SAP roles and responsibilities. So from my understanding, I will tell what are the different type of SAP projects and what are the roles and responsibilities that SAP FICO consultant will do. So let me tell what are the different types of SAP projects we have. There are more than 4 different types of projects we have in the SAP: implementation, rollout, upgradation, support, and advisory and audit. So I will tell about implementation. Implementation, in the word itself, it is like the process, the creation of a process into the new organization. For example, SAP is not being using in any organization, so they are coming to use the SAP for the first time in the organization. This is the process we call implementation. And in implementation we have different types, which are the project preparation, business blueprint, realization, final preparation, and go live and support. So in project preparation, we have initial project planning, like what are the budget and what are the project we have, what are the resources we need to use to initiate the project, and project procedures and process, and project team members and their training. And in comes under business blueprint, they will analysis as is and to be process, and what is the organization structure, and what are the gap analysis, and also to create blueprint documents, and what are the functional specifications. And after that, realization in comes under baseline configuration, unit testing, and integration testing. After the realization comes to the final preparation. Here we can do the stress and volume test, user acceptance testing, user training, cutover strategies. After all these above situations are done, we will go to the live and support. In this critical live support and continuous business improvement. After this, we have rollout project. Rollout project means SAP is already implemented but does not cover entire organization. For example, a group of company is there. Sai Chandu company is there in Asian continent. So first we covered in US but not covered in Asia as well. So first, after implemented into one US market, then we decided to cover the entire Asian market. So here we have a global template in SAP, but that doesn't mean like fit for all the local countries, because every country has their local procedures, every country has their fiscal year. So we should fulfill the local needs here. So the project will comes under the rollout project. After that, upgradation project. Upgradation project is nothing but going from one version to another version, or like updating. For example, if we are using Android 10, now we are going to Android 11. So whatever the data which is there in the before version, we need to upgrade into the upgradation project. So here there is a difference between rollout and upgradation project. Rollout is like after implementation into one organization, like one subsidiary, we are going to implement into the different subsidiaries of one group of company. But in your upgradation project, we are upgrading into one version to another version. And we have SAP project support. In this, consider a scenario. For example, SAP is implemented in the organization, but the various activities which are being performed on SAP daily basis. So due to some reasons, business people are not able to perform a particular activity on SAP. So here what they will do, they will take an need from experts, SAP expert who can fix this issue. So organization will give a contract to a vendor or a consulting services for the daily needed support, so that they will not do not occur due to SAP related issues. And also we have ticketing issues, which are like three types of levels: level 1, level 2, and level 3. In level 1, end user when faces any issue, he will give to super user. Even though super user is not resolved the issue, he will raise the ticket with the level 1 team. So the responsibility of the level 1 team is to take down the essential details. So they will log the issue in ticketing tool and they share the ticket number for tracking the issues. So when the level team is the point of a contact for business individuals, so they have to be very good in communication. And also when the level 1 team is not able to resolve the issue, they will transfer this issue to the level 2 team. So the level 2 team members have better knowledge of SAP compared to the level 1 team. Here also, if the level 2 team is not able to find the problem of the issue, they will transfer to the level 3 team. Here the level 3 team has to be expected as a experts, SAP experts. So they have to be knowledge in more than three, like more than or multiple modules. And also we have a project of advisor and audit. So organizations need in SAP experts who have to be provide advisory services before SAP implementation or during implementation and after implementation. That's also from my end.
Okay, thank you. Very nice explanation. Thank you so much. Have you taken already coaching from anywhere? This is first time.
No, sir, I have zero knowledge. Yesterday is the first class. After the class was there, I done some research account on my own. So I read some articles. What are the different types of
Great.
roles and like that.
Great. Nice explanation. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Naresh,
Hi, sir.
yeah.
Actually, yesterday we discussed SAP FICO HANA Finance Consultants roles and responsibilities. HANA consultants, HANA Finance consultants classified into six levels. So, one is in the strategic level, implementation level, troubleshooting, and documentation or complaints. And the last one is MIS report. So strategic means planning. It is planning. Here we plan the project consultants of the plan about the project and how many consultants required in this project. Example, FICO consultants and consultants, SD consultants, QM, ABAP and basis, and the overall cost of the project and profit of the company. Strategic means how we are collecting the business information, like vendors, how many vendors having the company and how many customers and assets. Note here conducting the in this level here bid will conduct here all companies consulting companies will participate. So these consulting companies hire the consultants. Then operational level means that is the fully blueprint. Here involved in the some documents like HASIS document. HASIS means understanding the client business information. Here all this information client will provide. So this information we need to map in the SAP. So here we need to understand the client business. Then to be document, it is like just a feature document or expectation document, and that is called a SAP document. Based on the as is information, we are preparing one document that is called as to be document. Here we will understand the client what is the expectation from the SAP. Expectation is SAP. Then last one is gap. Gap means the difference between the as is document and to be documents. That is called as gap. If it is not possible to map this client business information SAP, that is called as gap. And we will discuss about above consult. If it is not possible to map, so we will consult about the above consultant. Then if they will not support, then we will consult with SAP directly. Then implementation means first time using ASAP methodology. ASAP methodology means accelerated SAP methodology. It is in the configuration here done with the configurations like GL, asset accounting, new GL, and foreign currency, withholding GST, based on the business related data, sir. How to perform the here how to perform the different types of testings like unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, and security performance. Integration testing means unit testing means it is nothing but a piece of testing where would you perform the testing for the one client, one objective, that is called as unit testing. So example, GL master creation, postings, and deleting the cost elements. In Integration testing means it is kind of testing for more than one object is called as integration testing. Here in for example, P2P cycle is FIMM to integration, O2C and APP configuration. Then regression testing, when you develop the new project object, perform the best for the already existing one, that is called as regression testing. So negative testing means it means testing within the incorrect value is called as negative testing. For example, your company is created 1,000, then instantly we are posting the transaction in the 2,000 company, that is called as negative testing. Then troubleshooting means that after implementation project completely, then the next step is troubleshooting. How to contact the end users. If there is facing any issues or errors, bugs, we can contact them and resolve the issues. Support project, if it is any changes, any small changes, issues corrected here. Then once implementation completion, we will back to the company location. Is Then documentation. In documentation, here do involve the many documents like blueprint testing, information document, configuration document. It is not maintained properly, audit issue will be appear. Then here involved in the FS and end users manuals also. Then MIS report. MIS stands for management information support. Every company needs to MIS report. It means like weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly based. So management will ask the project status, how is going the project, and how many tickets result in the per day wise and weekly, monthly, and quarterly. So that's all about this.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next. Who is next? Srivani Sandhu, Kirti, Murali. Yeah, anyone?
Yes, sir. This is Srivani Sadhu.
Yes, please.
We are going to explain SAP Finance Consultant roles and responsibilities in the strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, documentation, and MIS reports are involving. First of all, strategic level, it is planning level. So first of all, we are one organization non-SAP to SAP, that is implementation project. So in that we have to understand how much vendors for the organization and consultants and budget. So next, operation level, every organization have the blueprint document. We have to understand client business information in this involving as is, to be, and gap. So as is means as it is client business documentation. After that, to be means SAP document. We have to prepare future document or expected document. And gap means the difference between client business information to SAP document or SAP implementation. Is there any resolving issues that is difference? And implementation level, configuration and testing are there. Configuration means the different areas are involving in any organization, like accounts payable, accounts receivable, and GL. So separate areas are there. So we are working complete areas. So configuration and testing, unit testing, integration, and regression, security, performance testings are there. After troubleshooting, after SAP implementation, project will go live. So we have to work on errors or any client doubts or problems. After SAP implementation, we'll come back to our parent company. Next, documentation means after implementation of one project, so SAP, and based on that information, we have to prepare documentation and MIS reports. We report daily and monthly reports we will give to management. That's it, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Very nice explanation. Next.
Murali, sir.
Yes, Murli. Murli తర్వాత ఎవరు చెప్తారు?
Sir, it's me, Kirti.
So, name?
Kirti.
కీర్తి. ఓకే. మురళి తర్వాత కీర్తి స్టార్ట్ చేయండి.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir. Hi, all of you. My name is Murali. Today we are going to discuss about SAP FICO consultant roles and responsibilities. So here there are some categories like classification, static level, and operation level, implementation level, and troubleshooting, documentation, MIS reports. If you look at static level is nothing but plant level. So here we have to analyze the what is the project and what are the requirements of the analysis. So if we take any manufacturing company, so here that manufacturing company never used SAP. Previously they are using Tally or Excel or something for stage data usage. So here we have to that all data is migrated from non-SAP to SAP. So this project is called implementation project. So here what we are doing, the manufacturing company will conduct the bid. So in the bid, the consulting companies will participate in the bid. So in the that consulting companies will recruit consultants. Can I add this? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, can I add it?
Some disturbances are there.
Yeah,
No,
you may continue.
You can continue now. Now it's okay.
No, you can continue.
Okay, thank you. If you take one consultant company, suppose we take IBM will recruit consultants like FI consultants, CO consultants, consultants, etc. So the consulting company will assess some work to us. So in that work, we have to go to in the real time. We have to go to the client location. We have to gather all information from client. Like in that level, there are agreements, service level agreement, and we have to do the all. We have to gather the all information from that company. So how many end users are working there, and how many vendors are there. So so in that we can make easily the documentation. So whether in that level we can participate or not, but we have to gather the all information. Next is operation level. Operation level is nothing but blueprint. So in that level. We have to go to the client location and we have to gather the all information. The document is called as is document. So as document is nothing but client document. Till that, what are the business processes going on, and we have to take the as this document, and from that document we have to analyze. We have to analyze how to be future document it will be. So the document is called to be document. So from that as-is document, whether we can map to SAP as as is the document, or is there any complications we have to find. So if there are any complications, so we can analyze is there any complication. The complication is called a gap. Gap means the difference between as is document and the to be document. So that what we have to do, we have to go to adapt. Suppose take one example, the client has 10 requirements. So here in 2B document, if we can do only 7 requirements, so remaining 3 requirements we have to customize. For further customization, we have to go to above her. So we have to discuss whether it is possible to move to map to SAP or not. We have to take advice from them. If it is possible, it is okay. Otherwise, we can contact to direct SAP company, so that they can give information how to resolve the problem. So this is the process will done in operation level. Next level is implementation level. Implementation level is nothing but configuration level. So here we have to do some configurations like account payable configuration, account receivable, GL, new GL, foreign currency, GST, etc. So here we should design the system. So here some we have to do error rectifiers, and further we should know the knowledge about all aspects. All aspects in the sense we have to knowledge about the end user level, and all aspects. So in that level, we can do after configuration level. We have to do some testing. Testings like unit testing, integration testing. So that after this testing, we have to perform the test. Yeah. So here in implementation level, first we have to analyze the situation, and we have to design, and we have to construct, and we have to test it, then move to production level. So after that, troubleshooting level. Here, we have to contact the end user. So is there any issues, or is there any problem? We have to do the all support to the end user, and we should go to the company, and we should resolve the problem. Otherwise, is there any end users mostly do the mistake. If they are new in SAP, they will do wrong enters like that. So a very simple errors is there. So we have to resolve the all errors. Then troubleshooting is like after completion of project. So like supporting project. So for supporting project, we have to help the end users. We have to help the client. So for error resolution. So next we have to maintain the all document for auditing purpose. We have to maintain all document. All documentation means what we have done till now. So we have to maintain the documents. We should submit the management as well as client. If there are any auditing, so we should submit them, and we should explain them. Uh, Next is MIS project. MIS project is management information support. So MIS reports very important aspect in the management information. So management should ask what is the project status, and what is going on. We have to maintain the MIS report for ticket results. How many tickets resolve in this week, or in this month. We should submit the management every time. So this is the roles and responsibilities. I'm done.
Okay, thank you very much. Who is next?
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, madam, please continue.
Yes, sir. I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible, sir? Anyone can confirm my share is visible or not?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Before going to discuss about SAP FICO consultant roles and responsibilities, we can look into what is SAP. SAP is a German multinational software. SAP stands for Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. It is a mm, it is yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is a multinational software. Uh, SAP includes different modules like technical modules and functional modules. In technical modules, basis, ABAP, and functional modules, FICO, MM, SD, PP, etc. Uh, um, uh, Sir, I'm little tensed. Can I explain it tomorrow?
Okay, no problem. You can continue. Okay, so take your own time. Nobody will say anything. Just please continue.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Mm, 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 coming to uh, FI, FI stands for financial accounting. Financial accounting is it helps to external reporting. Uh, it helps to store the financial data of the organization and it analyze the financial condition. It helps to um, prepare and generate and manage the financial reports of the organizations. And coming to CIVO, CIVO stands for controlling. In this, controlling is helps to internal reporting, planning, reporting, and monitoring the organizational data. It uh, it includes cost center elements, profit centers, internal orders, and cost, etc. Coming to roles and responsibilities of SAP FICO consultant, we have 6 levels here. First one is strategic level. Strategic level, the main thing here is planning and decision making. While first time implementing SAP, for example, BMW wants to implement SAP for their company. Accenture is a consulting company. Accenture is implementing SAP for BMW. For Accenture is going to discuss about business process with BMW. In this level, SAP goes through initial planning and preparation for SAP project. Next, operational level or business blueprint. This main purpose of this level is achieve a common understanding of how the company intends to run SAP to support their business. In consultant can prepare business blueprint. It contains the detailed documentation of the client. Blueprint contains how many consultants going to work and what is the time it should take and what are the resources. All this information is available in business blueprints. It is officially signed by the client. Next one is implementation. The main purpose to implement the business process required based on the business blueprints. Next, coming to the troubleshooting. Once done the implementation, um, it includes testing and end user training, system management. In these stages, consultant can resolve all the critical issues. Test so done here, like unit testing, integration testing, performance testing. Next, coming to documentation. Documents regarding the project, it can be saved in shared drive, and MIS reports based on the management requirement. Uh, are, these reports contain all the detailed information about where the project is stands and how many issues are resolved. All the information is stored in reports based on the management requirement. Weekly, monthly, and quarterly, a consultant will provide to the management. That's it from my end. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Who is next? Anyone? చెప్పండి ఇంకా ఉన్నారా? ఓకే, శివ చెప్తారా?
Yes, sir. Yeah, good morning,
Yes, please.
everyone. Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is Shiva. So today I would like to discuss about SAP FICO consultant roles and responsibilities. So the main purpose of the FICO consultant is to provide support for the finance and controlling aspects of the project. So basically, the FICO roles and FICO consultant roles and responsibilities spread across the different levels of the project, such as strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, documentation, and MIS reports. So at a strategic level, the main objective of the consulting company is to plan the project. So whereas the SAP FICO consultant comes in and try to gather all the client business information and try to understand the business processes, and also and the consultant also try to understand the business worth and manufacturing process, manufacturing divisions, storage locations, and knowing about the clients vendors, customers, and different OTC and P2P processes. So based on all these factors, the consulting company tried to estimate the project cost and necessary required resources to plan the project. So next there is an operational level, and here the consultant need to prepare a blueprint. So the blueprint consists of we will be receiving a as-is document from clients from the client, and this document contains all the client business information. So based upon this information, as a consultant needs to prepare a to-be document. So this document consists of how we are going to map all the requirements in the SAP system. So and then the consultant also analyze and document these gaps. So basically the gap is the difference between the as-is and to-be document. So whatever we are not able to map the requirements in the SAP system, so we need to document those, which is called a gap document. So whenever whatever the requirements you are not able to map, we're gonna consult the ABAP consultant to analyze these gaps. In that case also we are not able to we're not able to do that. We go further and consult SAP customer support. And then the next level is implementation level. Here the main objective of the consultant is to design and test the system according to the client's requirement. So basically designing comes here we try to configure we do configurations like accounts payable, receivables, general ledger, and new general ledger configurations, asset accounting, foreign currency, asset, and withhold taxes and GST. So, and we also do testing like unit testing, integration, regression testing, security testing, and performance testing. So after the project goes live, the consultant also needs to provide support to the client. So basically, whatever the system is designed, which is used by the SAP end users, accountants, So basically, they will be posting all day-to-day business transactions into system, and then there might be errors and bugs or interface-related issues. So the consultant needs to resolve all those issues, and then SAP FICO consultant also create and maintain all required documentation like knowledge transfer documentations, configuration documentation, interface related documentation. So in real time, these all documentations will be stored in shared drive. So then MIS report. So here the consultant need to develop financial reports as per required by the functional team. So basically these financial reports are generated daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and these reports is all about to know the status of the project for the management. Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, great explanation. Thank you. Okay, guys, we'll start the session. So almost 6 to 7 people already explained. Okay, tomorrow, reminding people. So we'll explain today or tomorrow yesterday's concept, if it is possible.